this garage sale was happening, and said, don't come early. Do not upset a pregnant lady. All right, so show up early anyway. Paul's there before me. Paul's a real aggravating guy. He always grabs, he used to just do books, now he grabs everything.
Yeah.
And so Paul's there early, and I said, Paul, what are you doing? You know better than to aggravate a pregnant lady. And she was standing right there. And she said, thank you. And she gave me a big hug and a kiss. It was real funny. Okay, now, my mother died here at the, see where it says Elks Club? Remember, the Elks Club is behind there.
Yeah.
They built a nursing home there. She died there in October 2019. Ooh, that's that fucker Myrick coming this way, I think.
Do you recognize someone coming to the sale?
It's the arch enemy. Well, we'll see. Maybe that old man that threatened me. He says, does that say Nevis? Yes, right turn. He says, and it was right about here too. We had been to a sale grabbing pipes, and I grabbed a whole bunch of pipes. And he said, can't you see I'm working here? He thought he had the right to it. So he tells me at the sale here, you try that again, you'll be on the ground and bleeding, and I'm tying my shoe. I looked up and I said, I don't think so. Okay, that's him. You see the vehicle on the left?
Yeah.
Check that old man. He's the one that threatened me.
So there's no sale?
See him there?
Yeah, he's got his... Yeah, because that's 41... Oh, wait, 4087.
No, it's up ahead. 4181 is just almost right on the corner then. He's the guy that I buy stuff so that he...
Oh!
Yeah.
So that he can't get it?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a strictly, he's been a dealer, he'll tell you, for 50 years, and it's only money and what he can resell. That's it. It's probably shitty. It's probably what we call a breeder sale. Breeder sales are just baby stuff. Uh-oh, breaking a rule. No coffee, man.
That's your rule, not my rule.
So
what's the rule exactly?
It does sort of slow you down. Well, completely fasting and celibate, Uh-oh, let's see, who's this? There's Bobby. He's coming back around. You see that?
Oh.
I'm gonna keep this guy. See, he went around the block, and he does something like this. Like, he'll say, I'm leaving, but all he really does is go around the block. He's a mean old man. Real ugly. He can't keep it up. People that aren't really nice can't keep it up. You know what I mean about, like...
Yeah.
They will reveal what they are really like, and you can tell the whole time too. I got a gallon hip flask here one time. It's the kind of thing that what you would do is you would take that to a friend's house and say, would you mind filling up a flask? See, those are the kind of thing that Paul would buy. Paul was those.
So you want to buy him just because he might want him?
This thing. What do you think that is?
Is it a rock?
No, I think it's sort of useless pottery, which I admire. Hey, wait.
Oh. It's an instrument.
Yeah, he made a noise. This is unfortunately is not functionless anymore.
Yeah.
So,
loses some appeal.
This, dear?
I have no clue on that
You have to wait for the tooth lady to come back?
Yeah. It's unfortunate she had to...
Does she have a dentist nearby?
Yeah, because she's already done. She said she's like heading back.
Is there a lot more coming out?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Good. All right, well, thank you. We'll just
You're welcome.
wait for her to show up.
Yeah.
Here's Paul. I'm going to act like I'm going to get this. He's going to want the snowshoes. And I'm going to act like I'm getting them.
Okay.
How much are the snowshoes?
Okay, $40?
Try them on.
Did you go anywhere else, Paul?
Yeah, I stopped by this. There's an unadvertised one. Actually, I just unadvertised online at 14th and Elder.
You see how grabby Paul was? Like, immediately goes...
Yeah.
He could see I was making fun of him with the snowshoes. So here's 14th and Elder. Oh, that's kind of nice, stuff. Isn't it? With that balloons and the sign. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for having a sale. Boy, this is heavy duty.
That's a good one.
It's a steamer and clothes.
Yeah.
This is where you pour water down your nose.
That's the
But it'll also work for gravy. So you
Oh,
make
well,
turkey
no.
juices, and then you pour the good stuff, and the fat stays at the top.
Nice.
You might want to have music playing on this thing. It could disappear.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Well, you'll notice it if it stops.
Yeah, that's what I was
You
thinking.
know?
Yeah, you hear it in
We've
someone's
seen
pocket.
laptops disappear at garage sales before.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it's really terrible. Now, this is an unadvertised sale, right? You didn't do anything on Craigslist?
I just now put it up on Craigslist. So much going on that
Paul
it wasn't.
was here and he told you to do that?
I don't know. Is there something?
The little guy that was probably just here in the Subaru.
Yes.
You know, he gives out advice. I do this too.
Yeah.
People don't ask me for advice. I give it anyway. Like you put your attractive items toward the street.
Yeah.
Makes people stop. You know, stuff like that. So you didn't ask for that.
Yeah.
Look at this beauty.
It's not bad. It's got damage. It's been around the block. It's like us.
Got damage?
Beauty. Look at this beauty. We got a little superficial. There's something in one drawer. All the others
That's
are
nice, and there's stuff in one of the
Free.
drawers.
I'll take that out before you go. The others,
That's
the
a
others
free
don't
stuff.
have anything. There's also there's 2 drawers actually that need to be cleared out.
We don't
The
get
little
to
old
keep this
onion.
stuff?
Well, I don't think you're going to want
Onion?
old onion.
Is the onion still going?
You know, I guess it's still online.
They did a little thing about me or something one time. Maybe it was a show I was doing, and they said I was a Colorado treasure. Wasn't that?
Wow,
You know, I don't think
nice.
there's anybody who's been in Colorado for very long who doesn't know that. I certainly know who you are.
I'm Joel.
Joel, I'm Sheree.
Very nice,
Nice
to
to
see you. Maybe this lady will buy it. It's real nice for 18.
Oh,
This is the drawer
yeah.
that goes in there. And look at, here's a secret drawer.
Oh my God, $18?
Yeah, and there's something in 2 drawers, but I'll empty those out when
Somebody that
somebody
wants
takes
it?
it.
God, I mean, you
Isn't
know,
it cute?
you got a
It
good
needs to
eye.
be
This guy's like
refinished.
Mr. Like,
Yes.
he can see,
Well,
he can scope it out and immediately go, that.
And actually, you live just over here. Or
Yeah,
did.
yeah, right. 31. You bought Robert Ramos's piece that I like. It was kind of a ribbon going up. I think you
Yeah,
bought
she
that.
sold me this piece of artwork from the frickin' what I found out later is called the Memphis School period of crummy design. It's the same guy did Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse, the furniture
Oh,
and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it was this ghastly kind of 1980s style.
Oh my
for a
God, I
while.
couldn't look at it anymore.
It's
Like I had it
horrible.
up for like, probably 25 years. And the day you came, I like took it off my bathroom wall and I said, I hope somebody else can have,
Well, the tones and the colors were a
Are
lot like.
beautiful, vivid, right?
Yes, and it's sort of shocking. Symmetry, which is fascism, and then the colors are all like Miami Vice pastels.
Yeah. That was
Remember?
that was it.
She complimented me. Isn't that sweet?
Oh.
I get that all the time. But you know what?
Oh, I see.
It doesn't make me feel good because I can't accept a compliment.
You can't?
No, I think it has something to do with my mother's constant invalidation.
Oh.
If I was sick, she was sicker. You know what I mean? Is that a kid-sized tent?
It is, and it's missing a piece, so it's free. You know, if you like,
Is
Like
the
a-
price
like a-
firm? Well, now we started to get things. See?
Yeah.
Hey, how's your teeth?
Oh, it's good.
You were worried about that ruse.
It was just a feeling that needed to be filed better.
Oh yeah, it's cutting your tongue.
Yeah, exactly.
Now she was holding some stuff for me.
These two?
Yeah.
So this one I made. I'll say that's $5.
Tell me about this thing.
It's a ceramic rattle.
You made that, huh?
I made it from clay.
Have you ever buried any of your stuff?
Buried like a ceremonial burying or something, or like
no,
raccoon
just
sort
those.
of.
You can do this with pottery.
Oh, to fire it.
After it's all made, and glazed and stuff, and you bury it.
Okay.
It's something you can do with pottery, so go ahead and do it. You do it for your own kind of ego.
Great.
Because think about photography. Why do these photographers like to use black and white more than color? You know why? Black and white photography lasts 800 years, color photography only lasts 80 years.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There was a Columbo episode where an architect killed this guy, and he kind of made Columbo think that the guy was buried in a piling of a building, right?
Huh.
So Columbo went through the hassle of having it torn out, out of this hole, and no body. And that's when the architect threw the body in the hole,
Oh,
because
funny.
he knew they'd never look in the same place twice. You see what I mean? Dr. Bombay
I'll go
is
check on those.
Samantha's doctor on Bewitched, the TV show.
Okay.
And he cures her with a tuning fork on her elbow like this.
I mean, tuning forks actually, you don't even need to be close. You can be 6 feet away. You can be 5 feet
I didn't
away.
know that.
Everything is freaking energy.
And vibration.
Well, yeah, and
There's your-
432 is the natural
Is that what
energy
this
of the earth.
432?
Mm-hmm.
Huh, because I'm a musician and we tune
you
to
are.
A440.
Try the 432.
I'm going to check the 432.
Do it, man.
Hey, thanks a lot. I'm glad
Yeah,
your
thank
tooth's
you.
better. Don't forget to put on a hat.
Thanks so much.
Well, this is turning out good. I like to kind of make things worse straight.
Oh, sweet.
If I can make things worse. The way it's always been at the library, everything always had to get worse before it got better. If you know what I mean.
So you're helping that process.
Just kind of expediting the process, if you know what I mean. Well, when you work at the library, you see a lot of books go by. Like AA is a cult. Well, that never occurred to me. And then this one was about some kind of an investor or economist guy, and he was saying owning a house is a liability, not an asset. And I thought, well, geez, I like that because it flies in the face of this really dead common notion that you should buy a house, you should buy a house, you should buy a house, right? He said that the richest and the smartest people never buy a house, they always rent. Now, you would just walk away from troubles. And by the way, I don't know what to do with money. It's just this filthy stuff I use at garage sales. I live so cheap. I mean, I found so much food yesterday. I got mayonnaise in a closed jar. I showed you some of that.
Yeah.
You've seen my larder.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm some
that's
kind of a
good.
Mormon. I've watched my father fret and get frantic about money, and I just wasn't going to do that. And I already had figured out when I had a 10-hour-a-week job at the library that I could, and $90 a month the rent was based on how much I was making. Okay, there goes Martin. See
Really?
the white vehicle? See that?
So he just coming from the sale that we were going to?
Oh yeah, that's
Okay,
where he's
yeah,
coming from, sure.
Man, we're like one step behind Martin.
Yeah, but he doesn't really buy much. He's broke. Look, all these girlfriends I had showed very good taste in men when they were going out with me. But before and after, they went with just the dumbest guys I've ever seen in my life. Lover's Leap is sort of up that way.
Wait, so which way did we go here?
Okay, right. This reminds me a little bit of like the 2008 going to garage sales. This is murder-suicide stuff around the financial cliff stuff.
Oh, yeah,
The street people would have signs that said, "I fell off a financial cliff,"
Oh, man.
and so forth. So up ahead here was a place where it was a son living with his parents, and he killed his parents and killed himself. A triple murder
Oh, wow.
in that case. And then on 23rd Street there was a murder-suicide, and then there was an estate sale at the murder-suicide house.
Man.
So I bought this double package of Worcestershire sauce, unopened. I bought, and then I gave one to my ex, now stalker. And I didn't tell her till she had used it almost all up that it came from a murder-suicide estate sale. Of course, when you take the picture, you need the diary card too, or the map, as it were. So this is the Friday card. This is the Saturday card. I haven't finished diarizing, but I will just get the picture. Once I take the shot and start putting things away, it's difficult to reproduce this. It might even be impossible. It's like what I say is, you can't step in the same garage sale twice. You go out and come back, it's a different garage sale. Nope. It's behind West 54. It seems like that's now. Let's see. This is the one that has such a huge hoard of briefcases in it. This one we were able to get in, but since I've seen you last, I might have put some stuff in.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm going to do. Oh, look, I'm now at another storage space, and it's just across from West 54. Okay, now this one, the main thing that's in the way is this blue chair. This is a mistake that I made. Is I had gotten the shelving, but before I put up the shelving, I filled it full of stuff anyway. So this is the way not to do it. Is to you put the shelving up first, then you put the junk in. Yeah, they always seem to know better. Well, it's opening a little bit. To have and to hoard is related to the wedding vow, to have and to hold, and that in fact, my experience has been, you know, I'm a rogue male, like, and women typically don't like a guy with a lot of stuff.